That's a MNF. This shit don't stop. Stack money, not friends, that's how we rock. No 9 to 5, no need to clock.
It's your boy, Cashmernosweater. I know y'all heard the news, man. I know y'all seen it. This is probably a couple days later anyway. But rest in peace to my nigga Takeoff, you feel me? This was a big loss for everybody in the North, you feel me? Everybody anywhere. If y'all know the Migos, y'all know Takeoff, bro. And he's one of, bro, all of them niggas is like that. I'm not gonna say who's the best, but all of them are like that to me, you feel me? I feel like they all the best in different aspects, you feel what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, bro, rest in peace to Takeoff, you feel me? It's sad that it had to happen this way, bro. I ain't gonna speak on too much of it, you feel what I'm saying? But today, I'm finna be reacting to Caught in the Crossfire, Party Turns Deadly, which is what happened with Takeoff, you feel me? This is from End of a Sentence. Original video gonna be in my description, you feel me? Y'all like, subscribe. Like I said, man, rest in peace to Takeoff, you feel what I'm saying? And let's get straight into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Takeoff from the Migos tragically losing his life after a triple shooting in Houston. Tuesday,
crazy,
November 1st, 2022. Within the city of Houston, a 911 operator would receive a call at 2:34 in the morning reporting gunshots.
East 22B23, 1212 Grand Plaza. For discharging firearm. Discharging firearm or shooting, not sure which. Then just intel at Dallas. Color gunshots and people screaming.
Officers responded to the 810 Billiard Bowling Alley by downtown, locating a lifeless man on the 3rd floor of the building, just outside of the front door. He was identified as 28-year-old Kersnick Ball, and more commonly known as the Atlanta rapper Takeoff. Officers determined he'd been shot in the head, and Takeoff was pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators would soon learn a 23-year-old male and 24-year-old female had also been shot, suffering non-life-threatening injuries as they were able to transport themselves to hospitals from the scene. The male would be identified as Joshua Washington, Quavo's assistant. Employees at the bowling alley.
Like, bro, I just can't believe they killed Takeoff, my nigga. Like, I just can't. Like, what? The Migos is over, bro. I don't think people realize how long the Migos been in the game, bro. Like, I'm talking about, they've been in the rap game for years, my nigga. Like, there's no more Migos. Do you understand that? And it's sad that this had to happen because they were split up at the moment, you feel what I'm saying? And I know there's some words that needed to be said that can't be said now, you feel what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying is I know Quavo and Offset, they gotta make up, you know, put all that bullshit besides them. Come back together for Takeoff's honor, you feel what I'm saying? Cause like, I feel like this shit wasn't supposed to happen. Takeoff is the chillest one, my nigga. Like, what? He's the chillest one, bro. He don't be like, I'll bet money, like, when have you heard Takeoff like in some shit for real? Like, besides, like, the only thing I can remember is probably the X situation with X, like, and it wasn't even like, I bet you it really wasn't even with Takeoff for real. That's the sad, like, this shit is just crazy.
It would give statements to investigators indicating the shooting occurred after a privately booked party at the bowling alley had ended. A large group of people had gathered at the front door area, which led to an argument followed by gunfire. The majority of those gathered, which investigators believe was roughly 40 people, fled the scene before police arrived, leaving investigators lacking information. But as the news of Takeoff being killed hit the internet, more information and videos would come to light. The Migos are and will always be a 3-man rap group, with Quavo, Takeoff, and Offset becoming superstars in the genre and solidifying their status as one of the greatest rap groups in recent hip-hop history. Originally from Lawrenceville, Georgia, the trio would be raised together by Quavo's mom, and all three were directly related, as Quavo is Takeoff's uncle and Offset is Quavo's cousin. But within the last year, Offset would seemingly distance himself from the group, and only weeks ago, Quavo, with Takeoff by his side, would clarify he wanted to move forward with the Migos as a 2-man group. A video posted to Quavo's Instagram
man,
story just
sick.
before 10 p.m. would show him in a car with 3 other men, one of which was Jazz Prince, whose birthday had just passed.
Speaking of that Jazz Prince, bro, I ain't gonna lie, something fishy with him, bro. If y'all know the full story, like, bro, something kind of fishy with Jazz Prince, I ain't gonna cop.
While no one is invincible and anything can happen at any time, it's only that much more harder to understand how Takeoff could have been killed when Quavo was next to one of Houston's most influential families, as Jazz Prince is one of 3 sons of Houston legend Jay Prince, the CEO of Rap-A-Lot Records. Gruesome videos of Quavo squatting by Takeoff's body would make their way around social media, as Takeoff's head can be seen laying in a pool of blood. As with many murders,
my fault for keep pausing it, but also, bro, that's the first thing motherfuckers do is pull out the camera, and I know it was a female, bro. I know it was, bro. Like, the audacity she had walking up on Takeoff's body while Quavo was screaming, bro, it's just beyond me, man. Now that shit's everywhere. Like, that shit would never be forgotten. It's not going anywhere. This shit just, the world is just crazy.
Actually involving celebrities, it seems witnesses instinctively take out their phones and start recording.
Literally.
They also don't tell the police anything for fears of retaliation, but feel perfectly comfortable releasing information on social media
Literally.
and gaining clout from the situation. Leaked text messages would reveal the narrative that Quavo was shooting dice and was losing badly. He'd get an attitude and become aggressive with a member of Mob Ties, a label founded and owned by Jazz Prince's brother, Jay Prince Jr. The text would claim the Mob Ties member got on Quavo's ass before gunshots erupted, and that it was a member of Quavo's entourage who was firing wildly, accidentally shooting Takeoff in the head, who immediately dropped to the floor and died. The text would continue by saying Takeoff was the coolest, quietest one in the room the whole time, and didn't even know what was going on when he jumped up and got shot. The text would also read Houston is about to be a no-fly zone because Mob Ties is supposed to be protecting the artists. A woman who stated through Twitter that she was a witness can be seen in a photo standing next to Takeoff before the shooting. She would claim a joke about Quavo boxing in the ring became an argument when Quavo got offended. A video of Quavo arguing with another man would hit the internet, in which it seems Quavo, who was wearing the glittery shoes, throws a punch before gunfire immediately erupts.
Hold on, look. Check it out. Hold on, listen, man. They know y'all, but they're not going to be disrespectful. They want it.
I've seen this
Another video would surface.
I bet you this shit probably wasn't even really about a dice game. I bet you it's been tension, cause shit like that, like, bro, it don't just happen. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I feel like there's more to the story, you feel me? I'm not finna just go off what everybody's saying, if you feel what I'm saying, because there's always more to the story. Nobody that be talking about this shit was there, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like it could be other shit that played out. Like, this nigga said something about boxing. I never heard nothing about no boxing, bro, but I just heard something about a dice game, you feel me? But he was talking about basketball. Either way, this shit shouldn't have happened regardless, bro. That's more of the point. This shit should have never happened. Like,
showing the same argument but from a different angle, and a man holding a gun in his hand. As the
dumbass
fight
nigga.
erupts,
Hey, if that's the nigga that killed Takeoff, on my mama, you a bitch. I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. You killed Takeoff. Stupid ass nigga be ready to clutch. Nobody you trying to hit nowadays. That shit's so bitch to me, like. That shit is just so bitch to me, like. This nigga clutching, and niggas is just talking about basketball. What is you clutching for? You's a bitch. Like, there's no other way around it. That's some bitch shit to me.
He's seen extending his arm before running. He isn't seen actually firing, and if anything, the video just shows him retreating. But Houston police would confirm the man is a person of interest in the case. Police would also clarify they've yet to identify him, while No Jumpers, Poetic Flacco, and other YouTubers/fans quickly identified him as Migo Bands, an associate of the Migos who's rumored to be Quavo's cousin.
Crazy,
a search
bro.
of his name on YouTube brings up multiple videos, and Band's Instagram comments are flooded with trolls commenting on his aim.
Yeah.
For
Somebody said Ben Simmons got better aim than you. I'm dead. I hate you. Turn off aimbot. Nah, comments do be killing me, bro. They do be killing niggas. I ain't gonna cap.
allegedly killing his own family.
Can't believe it.
A coroner report from the following day would detail that Takeoff was shot in the head and shot in his torso, in which the bullet traveled into his arm. What isn't known is if Takeoff was shot from behind or by somebody in front of him. When investigators were asked by the media if they believed Takeoff was targeted or killed accidentally, they declined to answer, but did say 2 firearms were used in the shooting. Another female witness would give an anonymous interview claiming everyone at the bowling alley was searched except for those associated with mob ties. She claimed the argument didn't even start at the bowling.
That's already some weird shit. Like, say on God, that's not some weird shit already by itself. Like, what?
Alley, but in the 5th ward between 9:30 and 10, which was around the same time Quavo posted a video of him and Jazz Prince riding through the 5th ward with a pistol in the center console.
Yeah, we sliding through the town, man. We sliding through the town.
How we get there?
Got the birthday boy with me.
Yeah, also.
These niggas, bro.
Yeah, we on the 5th. Yeah, the 5th ward.
While we may never know the exact details on what took place, Texas is a stand your ground state, meaning if you're in fear for your life or others around you, you can legally, lethally defend yourself and others. If it's true that Migo Bands was armed and fired shots, the fact that he was with multi-million-dollar artists and 2 members of their camp got shot seems to give an easy claim of standing his ground. If a bullet fired from his gun accidentally hit the wrong person or people, it's a mistake he'll regret for the rest of his life. But what we as a people need to understand is the majority of America is not trained to kill or trained to know how to react in these situations. While it's easy to judge a man and place blame when the hip-hop community loses a beloved artist, we as a people need to shift the focus on de-escalating these situations before they even happen.
That's true though.
As many can agree on, Takeoff was one of the coolest, calmest rappers out, and was far from deserving such a violent death. One of the saddest aspects of what took place is the fact that Quavo and Takeoff may have not been on speaking terms with Offset, leaving a void in a brotherhood. But deep down, I'm sure they all knew the brotherly love they shared with each other, and hopefully Quavo and Offset will put their differences aside.
Fuck.
Rest in peace to Takeoff.
Ain't got no excuse to
and
not.
my condolences to his family. Now this is yet another
You feel me?
track.
Yo, if he talked to us, alright. So yeah, man. Original video is gonna be in my description. Shout out End of His Sentence, you feel what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Takeoff once again, man. This shit should never happen. He was right, bro, about people need to start trying to de-escalate the situation before niggas start pulling out strap and busting at each other. Especially if they were so-called cool. Like, these niggas at a private party, these niggas came together. How does that go from that to niggas shooting? And then supposedly Quavo, like, of course, like, Takeoff got shot, okay. Then his assistant got shot by his other cousin. Quavo, like, bro, I know Quavo, like, I feel bad for them, bro. I feel bad for them. That's all I can say. I can imagine how they feel. But it's your boy Cashmernosweater. Y'all like and subscribe, you feel me? If y'all ever be in any type of situation, bro, be the one to try to de-escalate shit. Like, that could probably save somebody's life, if you feel what I'm saying, bro. Don't be the hothead thinking you like that, you feel what I'm saying? Like, don't be the hothead, you feel me? I know how it feels to be the hothead. And like, bro, you don't gotta be that, you feel what I'm saying? But it's your boy Cashmernosweater, and I'm out.
We spot him, we got him, we shot him and trapping. That nigga is pussy, he don't wanna study. Nigga see the gang and started a panic. Fucked on a Kelly, bitch, I full of plastic. I need me a bitch who just gon' keep it classy. Stun on y'all niggas can't have it. Stacking my money, should've been on the Maverick.